Week 34. Next week is our mini musicale. Parents, please plan to stay for the entire class. These mini musicales will come every 5 weeks. Week 35, week 40, week 45, week 50, week 55, and week 60. So we really want you to be there. I'm going to help you get them ready for this mini musicale. The assignment sheet pretty much lays it out, but I just want to be with you for that. So at the bottom they're being told what to get ready to play. Now they can do all of this, but we just don't have time to hear everybody play everything. So they need to choose a reading piece, either Let Us Chase the Squirrel or Debka Hora. They need to choose a piece from year 1, anything that they learned from last year. They need to choose a by ear piece, either the Billy Billy piece or I See the Moon. And then they're going to improvise for us. They're going to choose either one four of the preps or improvising on the same chord. They just have to choose one of those. And then they're going to play a scale, and it's going to be a scale in one key. It could be C, G, D, or E, but not all of them. So they can choose one, and then they follow it with 1 and 5, 7 chords. And finally, they're going to do a duet with Let Us Chase the Squirrel, canoe song. That's going to be an ensemble with everybody playing. And so they're just going to either be learning the melody, or maybe they'll just be doing the duet part. All right, so let's go up to the top, and if you look at the everyday assignment, they're going to be working on those improvisations 1 through 3, and they're using chord tones to answer. So if they're in the key of D major, and in the key of D major, the chord tones for a 1 chord are Do, Mi, So, and those are called chord tones. In the left hand, it's the same 3 notes. 5/7 chord, they're using the chord tones called Ti, Fa, So, and in the left hand, Ti, Fa, So, and they're creating melodies based on those chord tones. All right, so that they're just putting on the CD or the recorded music, and they're just going through 1 through 3, and they should get really comfortable in this. It only takes, I think, 3 minutes. Immediately after, they're going to be doing scales followed by something new, blocked chords, so they're learning to move from one chord to another. So I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. Here's the C major scale, followed by block chords. For some of the children, the block chord may look like 2-note chords if their hands are small. Here's left hand. G major. They're going to slide in because the T is a black key in this instance. And then a D major scale. As much time as they need to do that. Then they're going to go to the Hungarian play tune on page 13. And I want to show you a couple of things so that the children can get started on this a little more quickly. And the first thing I want you to notice is that over here it says the words C-do. So it's showing you that the note in the 3rd space is a C. We call this treble C, and it sounds like this. Now the C that you may have learned as a child is middle C. It has its own line, and we've been looking at that in class. This is another C that's very helpful to know. It's 3 spaces up. It's always C. We're naming that Do. So I've asked them to start by naming that first note. They've named it by Do. Now, singing that is a little high, so So we're going to use this sound a little lower, and we're going to go through it as we sing the solfege. Do, mi, so, 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 mi, so, fa, mi, re, do, do, mi, so, 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 mi, so, fa, mi, re, do. As they're playing this piece, they should be singing that melody with that solfege name. Now, the other thing they can be doing is they can use the rhythm language. Do, they do, 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 they do, 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 do. One other thing I'd like them to pay attention to would be the legato and the staccato marks and the tenuto mark. These are part of articulation. And you'll see legato marks with this slur here. See that mark right there? And down here. Notice at the end of the slur there is a staccato. So the wrist rises up to give that light sound, and these staccatos are short. And then we have a legato that ends with a staccato, and then a tenuto, which means to hold the note for its full value. And then this is all repeated again. Okay, now they're going to review Debka Hora on page 11, and that is a review. That's the one where they're playing in E minor. And then they're using staccato and left hand. They have a new by ear piece. It's I See the Moon. It's in the key of E major. They would do a warm-up, 5-finger warm-up. At this point, they should be able to play these pieces with the right hand or the left hand. So the melody, so etc. And they're going to do the patterns. They can feel it out, and then they'll do it in the left hand. I don't want to show the whole thing in case the children are watching. I really want them to do this by ear. They could add one chord when they're playing the other hand. All right, so that's what they're doing every day when they're preparing for that mini musicale, and we went through that. You get to the bottom and it says, "Let us chase the squirrel." Well, they've been playing. Notice it's not on every day, but they're getting ready for the musicale, so they do want to practice "Let Us Chase the Squirrel," even though it's not up there. They can add it in, and we've done that in other parent tutorials. The duet is doing a mirror image with the other hand. So some of the children that have learned that will play that part, and then some of the children will play the melody that they've learned. Some of them will play chords, and we're going to put together a duet of everyone playing a different part. In the canoe song, we're going to do it in C minor. Children will remember how to do this, or some of them will do melody, some of them will do chords, and some children might just do. So I'll have everyone doing something there. So there's really not that much prep, but they may want to prepare those two pieces. Perhaps they could pick canoe song as a favorite piece from year one, and that way you're getting two things done with one activity. All right, so there's a lot to do for next week. I hope that you can stick with it and have a lot of fun at the piano, and I look forward to seeing you in class this week.